Welcome to the Sebcast, the home of the #1 network for your life. This is where we think more slowly, look more deeply, and discover that the most important things in life often happen slowly, not dramatically, not overnight, but one small step at a time. Today we talk about something our modern world finds hard to understand, the power of small directions. Because we live in a culture obsessed with immediate results. We want quick transformation, instant answers, immediate success, quick healing, dramatic change. But most of the important things in life don't work that way. A marriage rarely breaks up in one day. An addiction rarely starts with one decision. A faith rarely deepens with one sermon. A life rarely drifts away from God suddenly. It's usually slow, one step, then another and another. That's why small choices are so incredibly important. Zechariah 4:10 says, "Do not despise the day of small things," and yet we do it constantly. We think, this small compromise means nothing. This small act of obedience surely doesn't matter. This one prayer won't change anything. But the truth is, your life is mostly shaped by small, repeated things. Not big moments, patterns. That's how discipleship works. And that's also how drifting works. We often look at people who are spiritually strong and think, wow, I wish I were like that. But what we don't see are the thousands of small moments of faithfulness, the quiet prayers, the difficult obedience, the small turnings back to God, the ongoing choices of truth, the constant softness of heart. Because no one becomes holy by accident. That's why Paul writes in Galatians 6, "Do not grow weary in doing good." Because he understood something about human nature, people underestimate small acts of faithfulness because they don't immediately show dramatic results. But Jesus constantly talks about small things, a mustard seed, yeast, seeds, and daily bread. The kingdom grows slowly, deeper, from the inside out. And honestly, it's frustrating for modern people. We want big breakthrough moments. God often works through small daily obedience. Think of Peter. We remember the big moments on the water, the denial, and his Pentecost speech. But Peter's transformation actually happened over the years. One conversation, one mistake, one restoration, one obedient step at a time. That's why after the resurrection, Jesus didn't give Peter a big lecture. He simply asked, "Do you love me?" Because ultimately, discipleship is shaped less by dramatic emotions and more by consistent direction. And maybe it's important for someone to hear today, you don't have to get everything right today. The goal is not immediate perfection. The goal is ongoing return. One step closer, one honest prayer, one decision of obedience. Because the enemy tries to convince many people, if you don't change everything immediately, nothing helps. But Jesus usually invites people differently. Follow me today, just this step. That's why James 4-8 is so beautiful. Draw near to God and He will draw near to you. Not become perfect and maybe God will accept you. Draw near, step by step. And maybe that's what many people need in a world of overwhelm. Not more guilt, not more performance pressure, but a simple invitation to take small, faithful steps again. Because direction is more important than speed. You can move very fast in the wrong direction. And many people feel stuck today because they're waiting for a big spiritual moment, while God may already be inviting them into small daily obedience. The prayer, the conversation, the forgiveness, the truth, the soft heart, the return, one step at a time. That's why we, at the #1 network for your life, believe that Jesus does not change people through just big emotional moments. He forms disciples through thousands of small daily invitations to turn back to Him again and again and again. Until tomorrow, take care.